Hello there, and welcome back to Tatooine Tableflip. I am Jimmie, and today I'll be unboxing this monster, Mage Knight from Wizkids Games. Holy cats, this thing is heavy! Okay, Mage Knight Ultimate Edition. As you can see, it includes 5 new cards, and it has all 3 of the expansions included in this massive box. This thing is huge. Let's dig into it. Already, I want to mention there's a nice linen finish and UV spot treatment on the box lid here, which makes a really nice, durable box. Wow. Okay. The rules and expansion sheets are, are in plastic that I almost dumped everywhere. Alright, so the first sheet here we have new dual colored action cards. That's alright. Oh, look at this. Look at that there. I like that. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Another of the same sheets, it looks like, for some reason. All right. Base game enemy tokens sheet. Ruin tokens. Lost Legion enemy tokens. Shades of Tesla enemy tokens. The Dark Crusaders at the bottom. I like that. Reminds me of the posters we used to get back in the 90s for different CCGs, where it would show all the cards. So here's the Ultimate Edition expansion rulebook. Lost Legion with the scenario, Krang, Shades of Tesla, the scenario book. Wow, all right. I really cannot wait to dig into this game. This is amazing looking. Nice heavy-duty glossy paper. Lots of cool artwork, component lists for the expansions. Scenarios at the back. All right. And then, of course, the base game walkthrough booklet. Again, on this nice, heavy paper. Just skip ahead here a little bit. And of course, the base game rulebook proper. Oh boy. Yeah, it's all right. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, let's see if I can get this open here. And oh, sorry, my knife doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. This is a, look at that. It's a pretty thick stack of cardboard. There's a chip floating around loose. Looks like it's one of the bad guys. Oh, already it sounds like things falling out of the bottom sheet. There's the old tracker board. Oh yeah, wow, these are going to be, I'm barely touching them, they're falling out. These are going to be super easy to punch, and that makes me extremely happy because there is a lot of it here. Some little artwork at the back, that's all right. Whoop. Some of the land tiles. These are the same as in the base version. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, see? Yeah, see, it's going to be extremely easy to punch. These are just falling out of the sprue here. Especially the land tiles. Wow. Yeah, there's nowhere to grab. Okay, a little bit more of these. Many of the enemy chits we saw on the parts sheet a minute ago. Now, these are... I always love the components for this game. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this stuff. And I'm going to kind of breeze through this because clearly it's all just falling apart. And a lot of it is kind of the same thing. Not exactly the same enemies, but a lot of the same sort of thing over and over again. And see, some of this is new to me, so this must be the expansion stuff. I've never played the expansions for this game, so a lot of this is kind of new components for me. And the old version of the base game I've only played a few times. And it's been quite some time since I've played, so even if these are included in the base game, I don't remember. None of these look familiar. That's awesome. Wow. All right. See, this one's... Most of this stuff is falling out. Yeah, see? That's more of these. There we are. It's nice they put this little sticker across this tray that says, warm reminder, taking out the figures via base part. So remove them by pulling on the base. And there we have, oh, it's kind of dark, isn't it? We have the castles. And all the figures. I'll take one out. There we are. Oh yeah, they pop out pretty easy, but they're also in there pretty tightly. So there we go. I don't know, that looks like it's going to be kind of blurry. My understanding from reading the back of the box is that these are alternate paint jobs to the original figures in the base set and the expansions. So if you have the base set, this might be worth picking up. If you have the base set and the expansions, this might be worth picking up if you like alternate paints on your models. Of course, like I said, I haven't had the old base version out in such a long time that none of these look familiar to me, and I don't remember what the paint jobs were on the original version. So, take that for what it is. And then a nice tray in here. I really like that. It looks like it's set up and ready to hold everything, and it's got a nice cover that goes over it. Helps hold everything in. 2 giant packs of cards. I'm not going to open these. That takes a long time and probably is a little boring. But there's a lot of them, clearly. Okay. Oh, there's 2 other packets of cards. Wow, there is a boatload of content in this box. I love it. They've included some bags, well, it looks like only 2. I love when a company includes extra bags in a game for components, but 2 of them, that's kind of cheaping out. And I feel like maybe they're not even really necessary because all of these little slots and things in the tray down here are set up to hold, looks like it's set up to hold everything anyway. And here's a bunch of the little stones. It's like in the old set. It's all right. And then, of course, our specialty dice. Silica packet. Let's see if they gave us anything hidden underneath. They did not. This tray is just a vacuum form. It's very thin. However, it looks like it's set up to hold everything, which I really appreciate, so we're not just chucking it all back in the box. Well, there you have it. Mage Knight, the Ultimate Edition. Again, this is the base set with all of the expansions included in, and look at all of this stuff. Holy cow, there is so much here. I have got a significant amount of sorting to do after I'm done shooting here. There's a boatload of cards. They're all really high quality cardstock. They're kind of thick and they have a really nice linen finish to them. We all know how much I like that. And look at this mountain of cardboard. It doesn't come across very well on camera, but there's a bajillion things here. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so much sorting and packing and putting away, and I'm not really looking forward to it. But at the same time I am, because I'm super excited to learn to play this game again. As I mentioned during the unboxing, I have the base set that I taught myself to play it, and then I played it a few times, and it sort of didn't really click with me, and I can't explain why. Everyone and their sister loves this game, and for some reason I felt like I was doing it wrong, and I probably was playing incorrectly. So I sort of just put it back on the shelf and kind of forgot about it until this bad boy came out. Matter of fact, let me show you something. This is the old base box. Look at this monster. This thing is massive, and it's, I don't know, about maybe 6 inches deep, whereas this is maybe 3 or 4. But, you know, of course this doesn't have the expansions in it, but this thing's huge. It's massive. Again, as I mentioned during the unboxing, my understanding is it's all the same sculpts on the minis, but they have alternate paint jobs. And I know it didn't come through very well because of the black tray during the unboxing. So right now, I'm going to try to put an insert shot to get some close-ups of the minis, and hopefully that works out and doesn't screw up the video or anything. So you're still hearing me talking, but what you should be looking at right now are the minis. If not, here I am still in front of the camera, yammering on like a dope. All of the cardboard is really high quality, and this is probably one of the easiest to punch games I have ever owned. I could basically just flex the sprues, and a lot of these tokens and everything just fell out of the cardboard. So they did a really good job on setting these up. There were a few of these round enemy tokens that did stick a little bit, but only on one little part. You know, you usually have that little paper kind of nip that sticks off the side there, and you have to trim those down. A few of these did just that, but otherwise everything, as you saw during the unboxing, everything was pretty much just falling out of the sprue. So super easy to punch, and unfortunately there's just a boatload of it. Oh my. The rule books are all separated out. I like that. I would have kind of preferred that they put the rule books all in one book, but I'm also glad that they didn't, because that way I can take as I relearn the game, I can take the walkthrough book and sit down and set it up as it tells me to do in that, and then go through and learn the game again that way, and then I can jump into the main base rules, and then I can add the expansions in as I get 2 or 3 games under my belt. That's going to be something I'll be doing. It's Saturday afternoon here, so I've got the rest of today and tomorrow. I'm going to be setting this thing up, and you'll probably see some posts from me on Facebook about it, that I'm going to try to relearn the game and take a little more care and a little more time, and hopefully I'll learn it correctly. I am absolutely positive that I was playing incorrectly before, and that's probably why it didn't click with me, but I'm going to dig back in and get some more plays under my belt. Hey you guys, if you like this unboxing, stick around. There's more coming on the channel. Let's see, and if you want to hit the subscription button down there and ring the bell, that way you'll get updates when I have new episodes up for reviews or unboxings or whatever I decide to check up on here. You can find me on all the socials as Board Gamer Blues, and I have a website where I have some written reviews. It's boardgamerblues.com, and I also have a Patreon page. I'm looking at getting a new microphone for the show, because I have finally come to the cold, hard realization that the sound on the show is not where I need it to be. And so if you'd like to go over and take a look at the Patreon, I need to go over and kind of redo it a little bit, maybe add some bonus episodes and whatnot. But I'm looking at being able to pay for a new microphone for the show. So if you guys think you can help out with that, go over there, and even if everybody just chucked $1 at me, that'd be terrific, and I'd really appreciate it. And that way I can keep making quality content and make the content better than it is now. And yeah, so hey, stick around on the channel. Like I said, there's more unboxings. There's a boatload of reviews up. Have a look at those. And I guess I'll see you guys next time on Tatooine Tableflip. Thanks for watching. Bye. I gotta clean up this giant mess.